The following is a 24 Hours podcast.
Erwin Loy, do you want to just surf this wave at this point? I don't know what do you got?
I can't top that. I don't know. My question has to do with the year 2010. In fact, I've heard this number so much, I'm beginning to think that we don't actually have a plan for after 2010. How about 2015, 2020? Why don't you guys tell me what your vision is? What will the city look like in 5 years, 10 years, 20, 25 years? And please be specific.
And Raymond Louis?
Well, in 25 years, I'll be retired, hopefully. And my kids will be graduated from university and fully employed. But and living in the city of Vancouver. Because that's what I hope for my children. I hope for your children and grandchildren as well. Because our city is becoming much too expensive. That's what I see happening. I see the co-location of services, an expansion of quality public realm services in places that make sense, like our community centers, like our schools, where we can have childcare, senior centers, art centers. And they're all available to us. As our city gets more and more expensive, and more of our income, well above the 30% threshold, and that we're spending on, most of our quality of life will come from other things other than our homes. And if we invest properly as a city, if we create the public realm, the shared space through economies of scale, where everyone gets to enjoy a piece of it when they want to, then our quality of life won't be diminished as a result. That's the type of city that I'd like to see. I'd like to see where we don't have congestion on our streets because more people are walking. We're located around central hubs where people live, work, play, shop, get educated, grow old, be born, because our hospitals are close by. This is the type of city that I'd like to see, and I think it's possible if we plan for it. And we've done some of it, but it's much more that needs to be done. If we can effectively make sure that our investments are geared towards that mindset, where it's environmentally friendly, that it's socially responsible, then that's the city that I think we can all be proud of. We're a long ways away from that. But with the right start, with the right mayor, we can make that happen.
It's Al G. Genova's turn.
As mayor and a former park board commissioner, we plan 100 years out. So coming back 75 or so years earlier, in 2015, Erwin, I can tell you, we're going to need at least 4 to 6 more new community centers to keep up with the density and the people that are moving into the new neighborhoods. We definitely, folks, need more senior centers, as I call Zoomer centers. These are seniors with a zest. They're much more active. In South Vancouver, by 2015, we'll have second to none, besides East Fraser Lands, a senior center which is badly needed for 17,000 seniors that have no home to go to right now. Affordable housing, I see affordable housing second to none in the next 15 years, and we will be the leaders in that model, as we are the leaders, as they say that we're the most livable city in the world. I believe that we can be the leaders in affordable housing. We got the luxury condo market down perfect. Why can we not get the most affordable housing market down perfect? We can do that.
Well, these next 3 years are really the pivotal time for Vancouver. And a lot of focus, way too much focus, has gone on the big party that we're throwing in a couple weeks. And it's billions of dollars, a lot more than was stated earlier. We as a province are spending billions of dollars to throw this party and for infrastructure that supports the party. Well, this next term has to be about a real tipping point where the city starts to look after its own future in a much more proactive way. That means fundamentally changing the culture of politics at City Hall. That means we as a city reach the end of partisan, divisive bickering at City Hall and start working collaboratively and constructively in council chambers. And that means that we open up City Hall and get serious about working with neighborhoods and communities, that we do citizen involvement the way it's done in other cities in the world that makes an exceptional difference in terms of livability and neighborhood engagement. That is how we have to govern our city. When we're governing our city in a more democratic and empowering way, we will make better decisions, we will have more buy-in, we'll have citizens involved and taking care of their own neighborhoods and working together as neighborhoods for the future of the city. So we need a quantum shift in the way politics are done, and then we can focus on dealing with our biggest challenges, which are homelessness and affordable housing and public safety, and really seizing on the opportunities that we have to be the greenest city on the planet and to be a creative capital.
Vancouver.24hours.ca